Hi. This Mo TV. My name is Shadrach Mohammed. Good morning. This is Transfer Update Hub. Day in day out, we are gradually building up the studio for you so that you can follow us. I have promised you that immediately when the new season starts, I am going to give you the best of updates, the best of transfer stories, and the best of information. Why am I saying this? I'm looking forward to share every moment with you with regards to the Premier League. I told you that we'll go to the drawing board. After the drawing board, we'll also look at player signings and player um, profile. Then we'll also look at player analysis in every match day. For instance, Mediama is playing Kotoko today at the new TNA Stadium. After the game, we'll have to look at the players who showed quality and then do a breakdown of these players. So we'll be doing that for the new season, but then the transfer window ends in the next 9 days. That is next week Sunday. We'll also do that for you after the transfer day. So the transfer deadline day, I'll be live. I'll be telling you more and I'll be giving you more updates about it. So we will do this together. We'll do this together. We'll be doing more of the transfer update together. So thank you for sticking and staying with us. This is Mo TV. So now let's start with Shadrach Bingi. So Shadrach Bello Bingi, a Congolese striker, whom few days ago I reported that the player is currently on his way to Ghana to undergo trial with Heart to Folk, and the information in is that the player has arrived in Ghana, and today he will be having a training with Heart to Folk. He is a striker, and so Shadrach Bello Bingi, a Congolese striker, would have a trial with Heart of Oak, will be training with the team, and then the team would also look at what he's also bringing on board. If he fits in, the reason why the team is doing that is that um, they brought in Kasim. It's not been that smooth. They brought in Kashala. It's not been that smooth. They brought in a lot of strikers outside, and it has been very difficult for them to penetrate and get goals or play to the satisfaction of the technical team. For instance, one of the strikers that joined Hartlepool at a point in time, whom the fans feel that at a point in time it should have been the best striker for Hartlepool. And so it was difficult. It was Junior Kaba. Yes, it was difficult for Junior Kaba to even break through the Hartlepool team. So this is something that the team is looking at. So for now, they are looking at getting the signature of Bingi, Bello Bingi. But Bello Bingi is on trial now. He has to prove to the fans. But last season he scored 15 goals, and the team still wants to see what he brings on board. So he's currently in Ghana. He will be training with Heart of Folk. Then officially he will be going ahead to sign a contract with Heart of Folk. But per what is happening, it looks like he will be signing, but just that the coach just wants to see something of below Bingi or Bello Bingi. Then the coach will now finalize on the agreement of signing the striker. That is something around Shadrach Bello Bingi. Now, let's move away from Bello Bingi. Then let's go straight to an interesting story around her to Folk and Mohammed Hussein. Mohammed Hussein's final contract agreement is set, and then the player's witness has signed his part. The player is still going through the contract, and then Hussein will sign his contract. Everything has been exchanged. How to Folk have signed their part. The player's witness from the Techiman has also signed his part, and then the player's contract will be signed, but the player is now going to, but of course, he will be signing the contract and then becoming a Heart to Folk player. That is something around Heart to Folk. We are giving it to you. That is Hussein Muhammad. Now, let's move on to Stephen Appiah. Stephen Appiah is a winger, and Appiah is a former Tema Youth, former Legon City's winger. Now, the conversation around him is that um, everything is ongoing smoothly. He's a free agent, so the conversation around him is not too difficult. And so, Heart of Oak are looking at grabbing him. The conversation is in far advance between him, the manager, and also Accra Heart of Oak. And so, that is something around Stephen Appiah. Sorry, in the course of the day when there is a breaking, I'll bring it to you. Now, the interesting story is that Alidu Mohammed, the defensive midfielder. Heart of Oak is currently looking at getting a defensive midfielder or a central midfielder. Alidu plays as a number 8, can also play as a number 10, and can be used as a right back, can also be used as a left back. So he's versatile. Yes, very versatile player. So the team is looking at getting the versatile player in joining them ahead of the new season. So it is making it very interesting. Yesterday, he was at the training grounds. He was at Heart of Oak's training grounds, and the report gathering is that he had a conversation with Coach Abubakar Watara, and Watara is also looking at getting the player to sign a contract with them. So that is something around Alidu. And they've not been too much conversation around the player at a point in time. That is last week, Heart of Oak showed interest in the player. Now, when they showed interest in the player, we're looking at getting the deal signed, but then it became very difficult. It became very difficult for them to get the signature of the player. So it was difficult. Then the 9 days to the deadline. Today is the ninth day. The club is looking at finishing up the deal on in hurry. They are in hurry to get the deal signed because their option Kasim is 50-50, and they are also looking at getting a good attacking or central midfielder to help the newly recruited players or the newly players who are joining the team, especially the inexperienced ones, in order to get the best out of them. So Alidu Mohammed's manager and the player was hard to focus training yesterday. They are looking at the deal being pushed today. By tomorrow, Monday, I bet you by Monday to Sunday, there will be a lot of conversation around the transfer window. There will be a lot of conversation. There will be a lot of talks. There will be a lot of talks. There will be a lot of things to discuss around the transfer window. So don't worry. We are here by Monday to Friday, Sunday. We'll be giving you some interesting conversation around the teams and what they are doing ahead of the new season. So don't be worried at all. We'll be bringing you. So Alidu Mohammed, Legon City's midfielder, is having a conversation with Heart of Oak, and they are looking at getting the deal done for the player to officially become a Heart of Oak player. So that is something around Alidu that we are sharing with you this morning. Mauli Wayo, honestly, as I'm speaking to you, it's been very tough. Heart of Oak have given the official offer to the players manager, LM. Uh, so Elom is also understanding the contract. So it's Elom who is understanding the contract of the player. And after the offer, Elom and his player rejected the first offer, and they are looking at an improved offer from Heart of Oak. And they are also looking at a 2-year contract instead of the uh, 4 years Heart of Oak are proposing. So that is something around Elom, who is now not comfortable with the contract or the agreement with Heart of Oak, but then they are looking at coming to agreement by Monday, the course of the week. Then the player will officially sign a contract with them, then become their player um, ahead of the new season. So that is something around it. But officially, Heart of Oak have not submitted any bid to Patrick Asmah. So Asmah is here to receive a bid from Heart of Oak, and so that is something around it. He's officially yet to receive a bid, and the conversation has not reached anywhere. So Asma can join any team, and by the conversation I have, a team, a Premier League team, Baseke, have even shown interest in him, and he's looking at also considering a move outside. But for now, there's not been any official bid. There's not been any official offer by the club. Sorry, to sit down and then analyze or look at a possibility of signing the player. So that is something around Patrick Asmah. Now, exclusive, Kashala to leave Hartlepool. Kashala Wanet Ramos. Kashala would leave Hartlepool. That is the reports gathered now. Kashala would leave Hearts of Oak ahead of the new season. It's not part of the plans. He's expected to part ways with the team. Then he can officially pack his things and leave the Heart of Oak camp. This is some exclusive around Heart of Oak. We'll bring you more on Dennis Kosa. We'll bring you more Ashikwe. We'll bring you on update on Kasim Sise. If there's any other breaking news around them, we'll be bringing it to you. And then we'll see what is expected to happen by the club. So it's 9 days more to the transfer deadline day. My name is Shadrach Mohammed. Subscribe to Mo TV. Subscribe to Mo TV. This is Mo TV. Leave your comments. Let's talk. Leave your comment. Let's talk. Theophilus Ayamga's deal is off. Theophilus Ananga deal is off. A team in Kumasi would sign him and he will stay. He's not a Premier League team. He's just going to be with them so that he can focus on his education for now. So the move to Heart of Oak on Theophilus Ayamga is off. So that is it for Theophilus Ayamga. My name is Shadrach Mohammed. This is Mo TV. Thank you for subscribing. More exclusive for you to enjoy. Bye-bye.
If there is one particular person what projected a branch here, Foster Apetombo. The very first day I'm signing a branch here, when I'm catching Musha Ban, the world is not ready for this young man. Don't hear people like Musha Ban. Omatu Omuwesi also on the project league. In the necessary day, it do yes, say in the next 2-3 years, the face of the league, Ebesasa.
Can he make amends? Here's a chance for Asmah, and the Fabians have scored. Finds Baba with a beautiful pass. Upon and then another chance. Barimaba and it's the opening goal. That's for the corner, and that's a goal line clearance. Eventually, they put one back.
Target. It's right into the net. FC Athletics, Premier League champions, 2023-2024.
I did hear they sleep the dream about Ghana Premier League. You did hear they talk about Fufu. You no go fit pan give me.
Ghana Premier League something where they go start 6 September.
2024-2025 Ghana Premier League kickstart at September 6, 2024.